Hey guys, so it's Anisha Collins again, and I'm so excited about this episode because I'm here to talk to you guys about someone that I think has strongly influenced my work ethic. So he doesn't even know what I'm going to ask him. This is totally like on the fly for him. This is like weird because I pursued nursing, one, because it was a security. It was like, I know if I go to school for nursing, I can definitely get a job. Do you think that this was really my purpose? Like, I know you have a spiritual side, I know you go to church and stuff like that. Do you think that I'm in my purpose? Do you think it was a temporary discovery? Do you think it's something I just stumbled upon and was like, oh, look, I can do this? Like, what do you think?
Well, like my pastor said, he said, God's going to test you. He said, God's going to put you in a position, he's going to see whether you can handle it or not. And if you can, he's going to put you in that next position that he really wants you to be in. But he's going to try you first. If you fail, of course, he's going to say, well, he most likely think that you can't handle the next step. But once you handle that first step, the next one should be a little easier after that. But he's going to try you first. Why throw you into a pool of sharks if you don't know how to swim?
Right.
So I think that's what happened with you. And when you took that step, look where you are now.
What do you feel is something that you saw me struggle? And it maybe come off as negative. What is something you saw me struggle with business-wise that then you saw me overcome and you were like, wow, like she made it through?
Well, I can tell you right now, it's the critics. I mean, you know, I'm not going to say if it was printed on paper, but I know there's some things you read digitally on the phone or on the computer, and those things are hard to swallow. Now, again, it's like when you make a movie, you're going to get criticized for that movie, and if it's negative, you're going to find out what you could have done better. So the next one you make, you're going to make a little better than the first one if you get negative criticism. But if you get positive, you're going to move on to the next movie and kind of take the positive stuff from the first movie and incorporate in the next movie. So that's how you are with your pictures. Okay, like if somebody said, well, that came out blurry. Okay, you're going to look into that and you're going to say, well, I'm not going to do that again in my next one. But if somebody says, man, that is a great picture, look at the surround stuff, like, you're going to incorporate that into your next project because that's what makes you better. That's what makes you unique. We're
coming to an end because I know how YouTube works and we have to go. But is there anything that you would like to share? Is there you have a question for me that you want to answer, or you know, whatever? It's free range, open range.
Well, there's one thing I like to share. As a father, you always hope your children make the right choices or choose the right direction or whatever it's right. But as a father, as a parent, you know, support your children, even as they grow up and they become adults. And if they fall, like my mother taught me, watch them fall and just help them get back up. And they will walk. And what you have done is, yes, you've left nursing, and a lot of people would have probably said, wow, how could you leave such a field which is in such demand, you'll never... But you're not like everybody else. You said, this is my destiny. This is what I want to do. And you're going to make the best of it. Nobody's going to try to help you in a way where that you want it done your way. So what I'm trying to say is, in the long run, that yes, you took a chance, and look where you are now. And had you stayed in nursing, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be talking about this, and there's a lot of things you wouldn't be receiving. But look at you now. Now you're helping others by expressing yourself, expressing your talents, and showing America that, hey, this is what I wanted to do. Now I want to share it with you. And as a dad, you know, you pat yourself on the back because you say, look, not all parents are perfect, but I think I got there. I think I almost got to that perfect percentage.
That's a lot of weight in my shoulder.
Yeah, it is.
Okay guys, well that's it. If you have any questions for my dad, that you can leave a comment, and we'll maybe do another episode, or just respond back, whatever. But this was an episode that was really important to me because I only seen my father in action like one time with his job, like really saw what he did. And so for me, I believe that like my work ethics, because a lot of people will say to me, oh, you don't sleep, or you know, you're always working. And that's not true. Like there's some days when I sleep like 8 to 12 hours. Like it's just, I don't sleep a regular person's, you know, wake up at 9, go, you know, finish at 5, go to sleep and repeat. Like my sleep is probably, I'm like a vampire. Like I'm the opposite of you guys. Like I probably sleep more during the day. And if you think about it, like if I'm shooting weddings and events, most of them happen at night. So my clock is just different. But regardless of that, my work ethic is what a lot of people like hone in on, and they talk about like how I market, how I shoot stuff, and I do run my business, so I don't have a team. So essentially, so a lot of stuff I do is on my own, and sometimes when I see people who either have a team or don't, and you know, they're like, well, how do you do all that? It's like, you have to have that. The work ethic needs to be there first. And I personally, and it's nothing against my mom. My mom will take mental health days. And, you know, that's her. Like that, if that keeps her sane, then that's her thing. I think my dad is the opposite. He'll go to work even though he's in his head probably like trying to beat somebody up, you know, because whatever is going on. So I wanted to do this video interview because I know that my work ethic definitely came from my father, and I just kind of wanted to, you know, show you guys, you know, him, and get, you know, you guys can learn a little bit about him. So, like I said, any questions, you know, leave it in the comment section. You guys know how to reach me, and we'll see you next time.
Come at you.
Bye.